All right, well, we're gonna try to show you a day in the life of Dakota. Kind of a nice morning here for a change. Saturday morning, kind of early, I don't know, 7:30. Oh, 8:30, wow, time flies. I'm trying to get a lot of this done before a bunch of people show up this morning, so I can have the arena to myself for a while. You can see the pastures way out here to the east. Those horses up there on the hill, those are day horses, or inside horses. They go out there in the day and inside at night. And then these pastures down here with the sheds are where the horses that live outside, like Dakota, Cat, Santan, Rincon's in at night. And then you can see the other pastures that go way out here to the west as well. And up here is our arena, and then the barn over here. And the chickens. Ollie likes the chickens. I think he'd stay and watch the chickens all day if he could. And then this second paddock here is Cat and Santan. You can see them right here outside. Heard me coming, I guess, figuring I'm gonna feed them, but I'm not. So too bad for them. But Kelly will be around pretty soon with their morning hay, and then I'll come back later and grain them. Hey, Cat. Hey, Santan. And then Rincon goes right here. He's still inside right now. The girls will bring him out here in a little bit, but he spends the day out here, just in this little area with the flags. You can see how nice and green our pastures are. We take pretty good care of them. On the other side here where it's all muddy, Cat and Santan are confined to that area during the winter. We're not really worried about them not getting exercise because they get work 5-6 days a week, so they get plenty of exercise. Then that allows our pastures to recover over the winter. You can see how muddy everybody else is, you know, hardly any grass growing at all. People don't rotate their pastures very well. They don't scoop the poop. We scoop the poop out, keeps the parasites down, and lets the grass grow instead of getting dead under it. And it takes a lot of work, but the horses are better for it. And then Dakota is down here. He's a little irritated because his girlfriend is in a different pasture now. He really likes Nala. Probably can't see her real well. She's got her butt turned to me right now. She's down there at the end of this pasture here with the green rain sheet on. But she's confined to the north side. They've got, all of the pastures have two sides. They got a fence that goes down the middle, and you can rotate that way, and you can see maybe that there's a short little fence line here. They're taking a cue from us, and they'll confine Nala to this area up here. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. I would have done it because they should have seeded it 2 months ago. But they'll put her in here over the winter, and at least their pastures will be somewhat better. But Nala used to be over here in the south run, which is right next to Dakota, and Dakota and her really kind of have this over the fence love affair going. They follow each other all day, stand right by each other all the time. You can see Dakota, he's way down at the other end waiting for the food truck to come because they go down that side first. He gets fed over here, but they all get excited when she comes down over that side feeding them. So he probably won't come to me now because they're out feeding over on the other side. So I'll probably have to walk, I don't know, 2/3 of the way out there to get him today because he's stuck down there with Montana waiting for his hay, even though he gets fed down here. You can see up front here it's pretty muddy. That's just kind of the way it is in Washington. That's why we put that pad in our pasture. This is his loafing shed here. You can see we cut these holes through the wall, put in these feeding frames here with the net slow feeders. Well, they got a lot of hay left over from last night. Well, that's good. Wonder why they weren't in here eating. Because if they were fed this morning, they'd be in there eating right now. They get their grain in the afternoon. And Montana is his cellmate here. They've kind of got things worked out pretty good. Montana's dominant. He's considerably older. He's 22 or something like that. And he'll chase Dakota off a little bit from the food, but they got it worked out now. So I think it was just kind of in the beginning. He was just trying to show Dakota who was boss, and Dakota just didn't care. He was like, yeah, whatever. There's plenty to go around. I don't have to fight off 5 other horses and a donkey, so I'm good. Montana chases him away from one net. He just goes over the other net. He don't care. And I think that's pretty much ended now. I see them eating in there together all the time. And he's ignoring me this morning. You can see they're all standing over here waiting for the food truck, even though he's got plenty of hay in his shed. Dummy. Hey, come here. Yeah, I see you. Come on, come on, time to go to work. Wake up. I like to make him come to me. Come on. Oh, he's lazy this morning. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. There you go. Move your feet. Wake up. There you go. That's a good boy. Are you sleeping? Yeah. That's about as hard as I ever have to work to get him. Normally I don't have to come all the way down here. Normally I don't have to chase his head like that either. But yeah, that's about as hard as I ever have to work to get him. He never runs away from me. If he's in his shed eating and I call him out, he'll walk outside and poop, and then he'll come over to me, or if he sees me coming and he's halfway down the pasture, a lot of times he'll come to meet me. Yeah, so now we're gonna poop. Yeah. So time to go to work. I gotta poop first. That's good, then I don't have to clean it up. You can see his giant parka here. We had a nice light rain sheet on him, but it wasn't waterproof anymore, so we sent it in to get cleaned and waterproofed, and Debbie's going to pick it up this morning. But in the meantime, we ordered this one. We wanted to have something on him because it just rains here constantly. Had a couple of nice days the last 2 days, so, but they just don't have any way to dry out, so you got to have something on them. And we ordered this online and didn't realize that it came with the neck piece like that, and then it's quilted to boot in part of it, so it's a lot heavier than we really wanted. It's a nice coat, but it's more than he needs for sure. Doesn't seem to mind it, but keeps him dry. You can see he just walks along nice. He's nice and calm. Nothing really bothers him. In fact, he's gotten a little dead, which is great because he doesn't spook at really anything. So he's really calm to be around. But like when I went to halter him up, you could see I had to kind of swat him on the butt to get his feet moving. Come on, buddy. Normally not out here this early, so usually I'm working them in the evening after work. But Saturday's kind of busy around here, so I like to have the arena to myself so I can do my own thing. It's good to work him with other horses too, but some of the people aren't real bright, don't have good control over their horses. I must have fed him pretty late last night to have that much hay left over. That's JT right there. Nikki owns him. Nikki's a horse trainer. Nice lady. She used to work here for a while. Young, early 20s, but seems to have a good head on her shoulders. She works hard and she does heavy construction. Working on sky rises, high rises, stuff like that on them big tall sky cranes. And there's Santan. See, they're even staring out over the fence on the other side. I'd be shocked if they had any hay left. They've got these little feeding hay frames too. Oh, they got hay too. Oh, I'll be darned. They must have got fed pretty late. Oh, here comes Rincon. Dakota and Rincon get along really good. They're buddies. I guess he gives the girls a little bit of trouble bringing them out. He never does me, but good. He's been a little naughty for the girls, bringing him out. He gets pretty fresh in the morning. And he knows he's got grain waiting for him out in the paddock. He doesn't pull that on me because he knows I'll put his butt to work, but I told the girls what to do. He's being naughty. Better to deal with it now than when he's 1,000 pounds. That lady that was leading Rincon, she's used to be a jockey at the racetrack. Won a fair amount of money in the 70s and 80s, I guess. Broke her back, broke her pelvis. She broke a lot of stuff. Come on, bud. There you go.